Nothing comes before coffee.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
That's why we've got a whole line of espresso drinks from McCafe. Cafe quality from beans to espresso machines. And now introducing the new chocolatey caramel iced turtle macchiato.
And good evening, everybody. Back here in San Pablo, Anthony Schultz with you. Fresh 20 minutes up on the clock. Yuba getting set to come in here and take on the Comets of Contra, Costa. And now we're going to have the announcement of the starting lineup. Brandon Reset is going to be the starter for Yuba. It'll be Reset, Cornell Greenwood, Stevie James, Malachi Wary, and Sherapert Bonzel. So that'll be the starting five here for Yuba. And Yuba coached by Coach Cornelius in his 18th year, 12 conference championships, including this year as they picked up another one. And that makes 3 in a row for Yuba. And now here is the starting lineup for the Comets. And the Comets coming in to tonight's play as Aaron Jones announced as one of the starters. And Contra Costa 8-6, 12-14 overall. Isaiah Adels will be the other guard. So it'll be Jones, Adels, Rashawn Wallace, Evan Thompson, and Elijah Canales. The referees for tonight's game will be Jason Alabanza, Mike Hendricks, and Peter Pontac, as they'll keep the rules and regulations for us. So taking a look at what's going on in Yuba, they need this win to secure a home playoff game. They are in. Contra Costa trying to spoil it for them. And boy, Yuba has just been as hot as a firecracker lately. They've won 12 in a row, 20 of their last 21. Their last loss, folks, all the way back January the 2nd against Merritt. And they lost that one at 63-60. Yuba comes in 23-4, 14-1 in conference, and they have played Contra Costa earlier this year. They beat the Comets 79-76. That was back on January the 18th. So the gentlemen on the floor set to play, and we are ready for the nightcap. Struggling with our visuals here, unable to get that internet going. So here we go, and they're jumping center, and Yuba certainly going to have more size than the Comets, but the Comets get inside, but the block is made, and Yuba wipes out that first possession by the Comets, and they have their first possession of the ball game underway here in the nightcap. Comets trying to even things up with the season series here with the 49ers and trying to even things up with a doubleheader here tonight. Here's a shot from outside, and that one's going to rim out. And here come the Comets the other way. Anthony Schultz with you, Bay Area Sports.tv. So glad you could join us here tonight. Second doubleheader that I've been a part of this season. We had that doubleheader against Merritt on January the 30th. And now finishing up the season here, the Yuba 49ers in the gray and the Comets in white. There's a jump shot from outside, knocked down. And that is a three-point shot from Corell Greenwood, averaging 13 points a game. And that's the way the scoring starts. And now Eric Jones able to get underneath the foul line. He shoots and scores, and there's a chance now for a Comets three-point play. So Coach Cornelius, 18th year, and boy, they are just running away with some of those conference championships. 3-game lead over Los Medanos entering tonight's play as they've already claimed the Bay Valley Conference Championship, making it now 3 years in a row for the 49ers. There's another three, and that one is knocked down. And that is number 21, Stevie James, the sophomore, 6-2 now in the early going here for the Niners. There's one for the outside for the Comets, and that is knocked down. And Evan Thompson able to find the range. The 49ers trying to get it down low, tipped away by Eric Jones. 2-on-1 for the Comets the other way, off the glass and home. So a nice start to the game for Eric Jones, both offensively and defensively. Comets with their first lead of the ball game, they lead 7-6. Here's a turnaround jump shot off the glass and home. Boy, this Brandon Resek with a smile. I'm not sure if he had actually wanted to hit that one off the glass, but he did successfully. 8-7 Comets nearly lost it, but they do maintain possession. Here's Jones working with it against a couple of much taller players. See if that length bothers the Comets. They're not nearly thrown away. Jones, shot clock running down, penetrates and scores. Eric Jones, nice job getting into the paint, able to score. Comets reclaim the lead, 9-8. Very exciting women's game. The Lady Comets kind of ran out of gas there late, as they could not come up with any baskets in the last minute or so, and ended up losing that game going away, but it was close through most of the ball game. Jones penetrates, falls down, gets it to Canales. Adles, dribble drive, puts it up, off the glass, too strong. So, and then the putback is good, making it 11-8. Niners back the other way. Coach Cornelius coaching with his assistant coach Griffin, who he calls his number one mentor. There's a shot that is missed. Comets coming the other way. And that one is good. So the Comets get another basket. They lead it 13-8. Comets off to a fast start here. Here's Wary with it, dumps it down, inside post. And Stevie James with all that height, that little baby hook is good. That's a shot you figure that the Niners are going to get most of the night. Boy, Evan Thompson from outside, couple of steps toward the basket, and he drills the jump shot. Comets by 6. Cornelius calls, says he has a few mentors that he mentioned to me earlier in the week. There's a shot that won't go. Niners get it back. Nice pass to the inside. James gets the basket, and a good look coming from number 5, Cornell Greenwood. Greenwood averaging 13 points a game. Here is his steal. Wary going all the way and scores. Malachi Wary, the sophomore, able to get the basket, and Coach Miguel Johnson wants to call a quick timeout. 30-second timeout for the Comets. And I told you about the loss to Yuba earlier in the season, 79-76, back on January the 18th. They won their last 2. They beat Mendocino in double OT, and they won at Alameda. Teams have been keying on Eric Jones lately, double-teaming him a lot. And the Comets have sputtered a bit. Earlier in the year, they lost 5 straight following that earlier loss to Yuba. And the second time around against the conference teams, a little bit tougher than the first time around for Contra Costa. Going against a much taller bunch here for Yuba. Here's a shot from the outside. That's off the rim, no good. And here come the 49ers. Dribble drive, looking to the inside, taken away. Canales with the steal. Adams has it. Goes for the slam and flushes it down. Oh, Adams! What a play! Resek was there, but he could not get the block, and there is a 3-point shot coming from the 49ers from Cornell Greenwood with the answer. And now there's one dumped in by Eric Jones. Boy, Jones going into the trees there and still able to score. Here comes Evan Thompson, and now body hits the floor. It's Thompson. 20-17 in favor of the Comets. 13:42 to go here in this first half. So that'll be the second team foul committed by Yuba. And the Comets will key it in from the baseline. Here's Eric Jones, and I can barely see him as he gets covered up. Ball tipped, but saved by Canales. Good quick hands by Canales to keep that one from going out of bounds. Adams running the point, gets the high screen, wants the apex 3. That won't go. Offensive rebound, but the putback not there. Boy, Dan Brown looked like he had one right in the bucket, couldn't get it, but the ball is stolen. Eric Jones, he wants to stuff it, doesn't get the flush, but he is fouled by Resek. So Brandon commits the foul, and EJ going to go to the free throw line. Resek picks up his foul, that's his second, and the third team foul for Yuba. Nearly 7 minutes in to this first half. Damn, this one is good. And now coming into the ball game, number 23, Raekwon Wood. No, pardon me, number 23, Malachi Wary, spelled W-H-A-R-R-Y. And Malachi back into the ball game. 21-17 in favor of the Comets. Let's see if the 49ers tried to use that size, try to get the ball inside. And they do. And a nice move, reverse layup won't go, but the putback is there. That is Simon Ramirez able to get that second chance opportunity and score. And Canales with the left hand all the way home and count it. So the Comets using their quickness there as the ball thrown off one of the Niner players, and Aaron Jones does it successfully, pumps his fist. Very happy with himself there. Timeout Yuba, 12:37 to go, 23-19 Comets. So Coach Cornelius is talking about his mentors. He calls Mark Georgie one of them. And Coach Doug Morphew, another one, of American River, worked for those men for 3 years each. His biggest mentor, he says, is his assistant coach, Ken Griffin. And Ken has been working with Coach Cornelius for 15 years. Coach Griffin, a local coaching legend in the Marysville, Yuba area, and nearly 500 wins under his belt. So the two of them together, 1,000 wins between the two of them, and that is a whole lot of basketball knowledge and a whole lot of basketball success. All right, we resume action. Comets in white going from left to right, and this one thrown up a little too strong, no good. And then going for the rebound and committing the foul is number 35, Dan Brown, as he knocks Philip Judson, the freshman, down to the ground. So that's his first. And now here come the 49ers walking this one up the floor. Anthony Schultz with you. So glad you could join us here tonight. Doubleheader action here from San Pablo. There's the Comets trying to even things up with the season series and even things up with the tonight's doubleheader. Here's a three-point shot and nothing but nylon from number 21, Stevie James, the sophomore. Very pretty looking shot. Nice looking moves. Wild looking shot here at the other end. From Isaiah Adams, no good. Shot put up, counted, and a blocking ball. And that is going to be now a chance for a three-point play. And that'll put Malachi Wary on the line. And Boquette committed the foul. Second team foul here for the Comets. 4:21. Isaiah Bates will check in for Stevie James, coming off Cornelius' bench. Festus Azili came through this Yuba program. He won a title with the Warriors in recent years. Spencer Butterfield over at Cal, he was Player of the Year in 2012. Spent a couple of summers with the Utah Jazz. Here is one stolen. Can't get the shot to go for Philip Judson, however. Here is one stolen by the Niners going back the other way. Off the glass, no good. Ball still loose. Niners have it, and finally the putback. And the deuce will go to Cornell Greenwood, the 6'1" do-it-all guy. And here's the ball knocked away, and the Niners are going to get it again. And this one on the sideline. Do-it-all guy is Greenwood. Could be the team MVP, 8.5 rebounds per game. And the coach calls him the best rebounding guard he's ever had. We told you, with all those wins by Cornelius, he's seen a lot of guards. Dribbling behind his back, going all the way. Left-handed shot won't go. Hit the side of the backboard. Have an ugly shot there. Nice move. Here's a shot from the corner. That won't go. That was Thompson with the miss. Into the corner it goes. Three-point shot. Counted. Cornell Greenwood. Do it all, and he's doing it with a three-point shot there. And all of a sudden, the Comet lead is now turned to a 7-point deficit and really would look like the blink of an eye. And we've got a timeout. 10:46 to go. 30-23 in favor of the 49ers. Showing you some baseball action here for the Comets. That'll be 2 o'clock. If you are so interested in the area, want to check out some Contra Costa College baseball, have it here tomorrow, 2 p.m. first pitch from the ball field right here in San Pablo. Also some other players, Solano Mercado, or Solomon Mercado, excuse me. He's in the Philippines right now. He came through the Yuba program, won 3 titles over there and was the MVP. And they've had some other guys play in what is now the G League. And they have 11 guys playing overseas. So they need to win this and secure a home game and get into that top 6 or 7 for them. And give them a home game, and then they'd be on the road for the second round of the playoffs. So Philip Jensen commits the foul here. 10:43 to go. 30-23 in favor of Yuba, and now Rashawn Wallace checking in to the ball game for the Comets. If that name sounds familiar to you NBA fans, you may remember Rasheed Wallace. There's a shot from the corner. That won't go. That miss coming from Zacchaeus Boquette. And boy, traveling, trying to take that one down the baseline. And the travel is called. Philip Judson guilty of the infraction, and the Comets get the ball back. Dribble drive, ball stolen. Here come the 49ers out in the open floor, one-on-one. Layup is good. And we give that basket by Cornell Greenwood. So a steal on one end, and he races for the basket the other way. Nearly lost. Eric Jones going to have it. Gets the high screen. Now it pulls away. Tipped out as he got into the painted area. Tipped away by number 24, Judson. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain Comet basketball.
Shot clock at 10.
10 on the shot clock. Jones keys it in. Canales, left-handed dribble, across the paint, puts it up. That won't go. And a defensive rebound here by the 49ers. They come across the line. They get it inside. Shot put up, counted, and a chance now for a 3-point play. Simon Ramirez got the ball on the inside, able to put it home, and draws the foul, and a chance for a 3-point opportunity here for the Yuba 49ers. So that's the first against Canales. It sends Simon to the line. And that one is good, and it is a 49er 3-point play. 9:27 to go. 49ers now lead it by 12. The Comets had gotten off to a hot start, but in the last few minutes, the 49ers have begun to control the game. And let's see if Eric Jones here with the basketball has an answer. And reaching in against him is Philip Judson. Stevie James checking into the ball game now. Told you about the 49ers being just ridiculously hot. And this one thrown off the foot. And out of bounds. And Eric Jones to key it in again. Off to Canales. There's the screen. Jones puts up the floater, touches the front of the rim and rolls in. Pretty looking shot. Almost looked like a teardrop from Jones. Good looking move to get into that painted area and then looked very pretty on that shot. Turnaround shot after getting into the paint. That's no good. That was Isaiah Bates on the miss. Jones coming in off the back of the iron. No good. Niners want to run the other way. Here they come. Comets back on defense. Here's Cornell Greenwood. Cornell, a two-guard, also plays the point on the baseline. Nice looking move. Shot won't go. Another chance and counted. Cornell Greenwood, tenacious on the boards, getting his own miss, able to finish. The lead has ballooned to 12. Told you these teams played earlier this year, back on January the 18th. That was just a 3-point game and the victory for Yuba. There's a move, knocked away with the block. Boy, that one looked like he almost blocked it with his elbow. Yeah, this one tipped away. Nice defense by the Comets to prevent that. So number 24 coming into the ballgame, that's Philip Judson. Cornell Greenwood, after doing some nice work, he'll come out. 7.5 to go, first half. Niners starting to take advantage here. There's a wide open shot, air ball. Boy, number 2, Miles Pennington, was so wide open, I think he kind of spooked him a little bit. Here's another shot that's blocked. Canales going to have it kicked out to him. He wants a 3. That won't go. Ball tipped around. Canales has got it back going all the way with the right hand. Can't get it to go. So right now the Comets letting some chances get away from them. 3-point shot by the big guy, number 21. That's James again. Offensive rebound put back won't go. Defensive rebound kicked out to Jones. Jones dribbles around the defender, draws the foul. He'll go to the line with 6:50 to go, and the Comets a chance to cut into this dozen-point lead of the 49ers. The action fast and furious, game number 2 of our doubleheader. 37-25. Jones to the free throw line. First one, yes. Canales is going to come out now. And coming in for him, Zacchaeus Boquette. And Boquette, freshman guard, 6'3", 175 pounds, out of Sacramento's El Camino High School. 10-point lead, 37-27 here for Yuba. Full court pressure provided by the Comets. Broken pretty easily there by the 49ers as they get the ball into the front court. Here's Miles Pennington working against Isaiah Adles. Spins away from him. Here comes the defense, but he goes all the way and lays it in with the left hand. Pretty looking move by the freshman. Comets the other way. They can't get it to go. Defensive rebound. Niners clear. Here they come again. Good transition defense, but shot just in and out for Yuba. And that was number 24, Philip Judson. Timeout on the floor. 6:10 to go. 39-27, a 12-point lead. That is the biggest lead of the ball game here for the 49ers. They take timeout, and so will I. Be back here to San Pablo in just a moment. 6:10 to go following that timeout. And the Comets again trailing by 12. Biggest lead so far in the ball game by either club. And here comes Adams. He'll run the point. For his head coach, Miguel Johnson. Will drive into the paint, kicks it to the outside. Last couple of seconds on the shot clock. The shot won't go. Rebound to the 49ers. They want to run. Coming the other way. They've got 3-on-2. Out the basket and the foul and a chance for another 49er three-point play. So Boquette commits the foul. That is his second. Isaiah Adams has been playing well, hitting 49% from the floor, 44% from three. They're getting good play by Eli Canales as well, and the free throw is good. There's a three-point play for the 49ers, their second of the game. Outside shot taken, won't go. Good looking pass to set up Elijah Sturgis, but he could not drain the shot. And the score 42-27. There's a shot put up and in. And that is Banzal, Sharpret Banzal, the freshman. He gets the deuce. And boy, this one's starting to get away from the Comets here in the first half. And now we have players banging into each other. And blocking is going to be the call.
Foul number 24, Philip Judson.
So Judson gets called for the foul, and Eric Jones will go to the free throw line. So Cornell Greenwood coming back into the game for the 49ers. 5:06 to go in the first here, and Jones at the foul line, and the Comets need to find an answer and quickly. And that was 1-and-1 as they've gotten into the bonus, and they quickly get the offensive rebound, so they'll get another chance. Thompson nowhere to go with it, gives it off to Canales. Canales going the opposite way of the screen. Try to get it inside, ball knocked away, and the Niners take it away. Tough sledding so far here for the Comets. Wide open three-pointer from the Apex, and that one is knocked down. Stevie James again from downtown. The big guy can step out there and shoot. Nice move getting into the paint, kicks it out. Another three-point shot. That won't go. And a defensive rebound by Wallace. Good block out by Wallace to secure that rebound. There's a shot put up off the glass, no good, and that's clear where the height and the defensive length are really bothering the Comets right now when they get inside. Here's one that won't go. Tipped, last touch by the 49ers, and stays in bounds. Comets get it back. And the lead has swelled to 20, 47-27 in favor of the 49ers. And right now, the Comets need some answers. Canales, there's some of the answers. He lays it in with the left hand. And the Comets get the deuce. Last 3.5 here of this first half. Stevie James, and he lays it off to a teammate. Shot won't go. Another try at the putback won't go by Banzal, and he had a couple of good looks, couldn't score. There's one kick to the outside, and nice take that time by Canales, who lays it in. So the southpaw Canales looking pretty good on those last couple of shots to take down that 20-point lead as they get it to 16. Nice backdoor cut, layup won't go. Good looking pass. Nice play by the 49ers, but they couldn't execute it all the way. Eric Jones, a long three-pointer from the apex of the arc. He was a couple of steps beyond that three-point line, and now a timeout is called by Yuba. 2:26 to go here in the first half, and now it's just been all 49ers. They lead at 47-31. So that's going to be a full timeout. 2:28 to go here in this first half. The Comets started out pretty fast, had the early lead, but Yuba has really stormed back. And you can see on a lot of occasions the Comets able to get inside, but they are being bothered by the size and the length of the 49ers. So 49ers lead it 47-31. 2:26 to go in this first half as the teams huddle up in their respective huddles. The Comets played this 49er team so tough, a team that has been dominating the Bay Valley Conference of late. All right, so the Comets following the timeout. They're going to get it here. Oh boy, this one went right through the wickets that time. And number 21, Stevie James, had to go right through his legs and out of bounds. And here comes Eric Jones following the rolling basketball. And this one picked up, and now we're going to have a traveling violation. Good looking spin move. That time by Evan Thompson. 6'1", sophomore guard, 185 pounds out of Berkeley High School. Loses the basketball that time, and now down to 2 minutes to go. And boy, we're going to get an offensive foul that time. And that was number 2, Miles Pennington, running over a defender. So good defense that time by the Comets, and they're going to get it back with 2:03 to go here in this first half. Comets with it, high screen coming. Spin move by Thompson, able to lay it in. Beautiful move going against a taller defender. And Evan Thompson still finding a way to get all the way to the cup and finish the play. 47-33, the lead down to 14. It was just 20. So here's a nice take, but a nice recovery by Canales to get the block. Shot won't go by the 49ers. Good defense on the interior by the Comets. Jones on the way against the taller player. Draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Miles Pennington was there defensively. He had a teammate next to him. But I'll tell you, Eric Jones went right at him anyway. Very aggressive was Eric Jones, and he's rewarded now with a couple of foul shots. Yeah, this one left a little bit short, no good. Crowd filling up pretty well here, especially on the opposite side of the floor. They're into this game right now. There's another shot. Dan Jones knocks it down. He gets 1 of 2. 47-34. And it's just a 13-point ball game. So the Comets, after getting down by 20, have chipped off 7 points. 102, and now under a minute to go. And the 49ers willing to run some clock here. Shot clock now at 7-6. Elbow jumper. That won't go. Tipped around. And this is going to go out of bounds, but last touch by the Comets. And the 49ers will get it again as they recycle the shot clock down to 30. I didn't think, however, that the Comets got an actual possession there. They recycled the shot clock anyway. That was a little strange. I did not think the Comets actually had possession of that ball. Because apparently the ball hit the rim. That must have been what it was. Miles Pennington on the take, going all the way and scoring. Eric Jones into a crowd. There was too many gray shirts around him that time. But he's got it again, and then he's fouled. 11.9 to go here in the half, and Eric Jones going to go to the free throw line. 10th team foul against the 49ers. So double bonus. Jones, his last time to the free throw line, hit 1 of 2. There's Jones, first one, and counted it. So coming in for the Comets, Rashawn Wallace, number 4. And one more shot for Eric Jones, and this one in and out. So his last 4, he's 2 of 4. Last 8 seconds. Boy, Niners nearly lose it, going all the way off the glass. No good, but the putback is good by Isaiah Bates. So Bates able to get up there and finish that play on the putback, and that's the way the first half ends. Yuba 51, Comets 35. Come on back. We'll have the second half for you right after this.
Nothing comes before coffee. That's why we've got a whole line of espresso drinks from McCafe. Cafe quality from beans to espresso machines. Try the new chocolatey caramel iced turtle macchiato.
Are you listening?
What is that?
A frozen cold brew frappe.
So it's colder than cold brew?
Colder than being left hanging for a high five.
Colder than a South Pole streaker.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
New McCafe cold brew frozen drinks. They're colder than cold brew.
Finally, I found chicken tenders that can pass as mine, which is nice because I've got better things to do.
No. Oh, no. Yes?
McDonald's Buttermilk Crispy Tenders. They're not grandma's, but she's okay with that.